Hey, what's up, guys? Be shaving with what's left of this Arko stick here. Um, I've seen this razor multiple times. I've had it forever, probably 2 years at this point. But like I've seen it on Razor Rock. It's an unbranded razor that I think some companies in the wet shaving space take, rebrand, and then sell. But that's what we're using today. And then I don't know. I'm kind of torn between. I have some other DEs here that I've used a couple times. It's the Nasset and the Astra. This is the Superior Stainless, not the Platinum. They've been sitting here for a while. I think the Nasset has 4 shaves on it, and the Astra probably has 3. So let's go with the Nasset. That might be the last use for that. So we'll go ahead and pop that in here. How's everyone been doing? It's been a little while. It's been a little while, you know. But yeah, things have been moving. So hopefully soon I can get back on my my grind of posting wet shaves more frequently. Let's make sure that it's the only thing with this. It's a single post on the bottom, and so you got to make sure that before you tighten this thing down, everything as far as the blade gap and exposure and that type of stuff is all lined up, and that looks good. Perfect. There is absolutely no overhang here. It's smooth, so that's good. Okay, let's go with Mount Fuji mug, and we're going to use our Scally Badger today. Let's go ahead and bring that out a little bit. Scally Badger, it's been soaking. We'll wet the face, and we'll get going. I'm going to put a little bit more warm water in this Mount Fuji mug. It's been soaking for a while with cool water, so I also need to get a haircut. I've had probably, how long has it been? A week and a half? I don't even know. Since I created the last video, but I've had probably 4 or 5 shaves. I'm not shaving daily. I'm just too busy for that at the moment. But like I said, hopefully we'll get back on the shaving regularly grind. So we'll go against the growth here. We have, I don't know, I shave. Today is, as I'm recording this right now, it is around 8:30ish p.m. on, what's today? Wednesday. 8:30 on Wednesday. So that's where we are. I need to wet this stick a little bit. I'm going to dip just the tip of the stick in water that you can see the sides. Yep. Oh man. So I've had a couple of you reach out, and I appreciate it. Everything's good. Everything is perfectly fine. We've had a couple little things pop up here and there as far as not not business related, but other than that, we're doing well. Yeah, Arko's definitely a basic stick, but I think it performs exceptionally well. Definitely, if you travel a lot, this would probably be a pretty good stick to carry. It's cheap enough to where if you left it by accident, or if TSA took it for whatever, you really wouldn't care. You wouldn't miss it. You can get these things for what, $2, $3 shipped to the door. So not a big deal. They last forever. That's the first stick I've opened. I think I bought 6 at a time whenever I first bought them, like I said, around 2 years ago. It was either 5 or 6. But, it was 2 packs of 3. I think it was 2 packs of 3, so I bought 6. The other sticks are hanging around. I need to freaking edit that shaved in video. I forget. Just too much other things, man. But, yeah. But yeah, some of you guys have reached out, and I appreciate it, and everything's good. Two of you have asked about the actual product itself. that I'm working on, or myself and my wife are working on, and when the time is right, we will definitely release. Not release. I mean, I'm not like I said. This has nothing to do with wet shaving the product, so it's not really going to affect anything anybody watching this video does. But yeah, you guys will know. I'll post a link to it and everything that you can purchase it, whatever, whenever we release it. So we'll be selling on Amazon. That's the biggest retailer, or I say retailer, but you know, e-commerce place. So, all right, I think we are good. Little load there. All right. I hope everyone's been doing well. Not as busy as myself. And, I don't know, probably putting in, I mean, I work a 40-hour work week for my normal job. And then, I think the camera's a little too high, huh? And then with this, probably another 20 hours or so a week. So it's, you know, it is what it is. But kicking my booty a little bit. We'll survive, and hopefully it'll be worth it. So. Yep. Definitely needed to shave. This Nasset on its 5th use is actually doing very well. I know Tim, I think it was Tim, said that the Nassets, he is not a fan. But for me, it's working really, really nicely. I haven't really watched too much wet shaving videos, too many wet shaving videos. Just, it's like off work, back to work, kid, wife, you know, so. A lot going on. Hence the no shaves, because like most of the time when I'm shaving and I'm not filming these past couple of weeks or week and a half, whatever it was, I'm like this. I'm falling asleep. So probably best I don't record those. Maybe I should have put a little bit more, like, you know, went over the growth a little bit more with the stick to get a little bit more lather out, but it's going to be slick enough, so it'll be okay. All right. Whew. Yeah, it's been an interesting experience. You know, starting our LLC and then getting the DBA, also doing business as, or I think some states call it AKA. I saw that referred to a lot. But yeah, getting that put in place. and then getting our federal employee ID number, EIN. So we had to do that as well. You need to do that to open up a bank account, like a business bank account. And we had some advice saying, starting out, just kind of use your personal when you're first starting out, but we don't want to do that. We want to keep everything separate. And when I say we've had advice, not from trained professionals, just like family and friends. So we're like, no, we will do everything how it should be done. So. Yep, so basically creating the LLC, not creating the LLC, but forming the LLC and doing the, getting the DBA set up. And then the business EIN, which all that didn't take too long, but finding manufacturing, getting that in place, and then talking to designers for the packaging and logo, and so it's all just, we've got to get, I've still got to do this. I've looked into it, I just haven't pulled the trigger yet. I have to get some barcodes, so I guess, barcodes need to be purchased, and I think we're starting with 2 products. So we'll have to have 2 barcodes, so that's something else I've got to do. And then once we get all of that done, sent to the designer comes up with whatever, the logo, packaging. We send it to the manufacturer creates 1 sample of each, sends it to us. All in all, we're probably looking at a month to a month and a half before we're open. Everything's slower. Everything costs more than it should. It's like, what do you do? Well, okay. Well, so when I say it costs more than it should, like, in my opinion. But I get it, I'm not sweating what it costs. It is what it is, it's the cost of doing business. So it's been pretty fun, honestly, trying to kind of juggle everything, stressful, yeah, but more so fun for me. So it's been fun. It's been an experience. It's just been a lot of things. And hopefully we do well. So yeah, whenever we release the product and whatnot, I'll mention it in that next video. But like, this isn't anything to do with wet shaving for a product, so like, it's going to be an initial video that I talk about it, and that's it. Done after that, because it has nothing to do with this space. Now, if I were creating like a soap or selling brushes or razors, or I'd be more inclined to speak obviously about it on this channel, because that's That's what this channel is based around. You know, it's based on wet shaving. I should not have put lather up there. I'm not shaving up there. Doing our touch-ups on our chin and neck. Yeah, so it was enough lather. I didn't have to go back. And again, it's thin. It's not necessarily as thick or cushiony as I'd like, but you know, does that really do anything for shaving anyways? I don't know, maybe. What I've noticed a lot, we have a weeper. What I've noticed a lot is this Scally brush has a lot more flow through than say this monster. This behemoth that's like jam-packed with freaking bristles. You could sleep on this thing, no joke. And it's very, I mean, it's very soft, the bristles. There's just so many of them. Yep. Hope you guys have been taking it easy for me. All right, that's it. I didn't pull out an aftershave, so I'll use one of the ones that LP sent that I have always just sitting on the counter over here for like a quick little spritz. So let's make sure that we hit everything. I have a little bit right here. See if we can knock that out. There we go. Beautiful cold water rinse. Still have a weeper. There we go. Feels good to get all that scruff off. Oh. All right, dry the hands, dry the face. Wait. And let's go with the aftershave. What are we gonna use? I'm using this. I really do like this one. This is Sabo Dominican Chocolate Aftershave. It's a really, really nice scent. When I first got it, I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna like that. And then I smelled it and I'm like, oh yeah, I like that. It's a really nice smell. Really nice scent. I know we're gonna burn right here with the weeper. So he sent them in these little like spritzer bottles or little sample spritzers, whatever. So it's really cool. It's really efficient, effective. Nice, chocolatey, kind of like cocoa smell. Doesn't last too long, like maybe 2 hours or so I won't smell this later whenever I go to bed, but for now, very nice scent. So, all right guys, that's it. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next shave.